Hello, my exceptional earth signs. How are you going? This is just a little, just something fun for Halloween. In Australia, we don't celebrate it much except for the commercial aspect, which is only honestly just being introduced the last few years. Nothing like America, which I'm so very, very jealous of, because any chance, you know, to get my witch on, I love. That's interesting. We'll remember that. Or maybe I won't, because I have a very bad memory. Anywho, hope you have super fun. I would love to know what costumes you get up to, because like I said, in Australia we don't do it and I get super jealous. However, we do us. Oh. We do All Hallows Eve, which I have always loved. And I do take full advantage of that. So I hope you get to speak to whoever you want to speak to on this All Hallows Eve. Let's get into it, shall we? I'm using the Witch's Tarot, of course, for this reading, because tis the season to be witchful. Right, let's have a look. 8 of Pentacles. Oh, we're working too hard. Oh, really? You came out before. Oh, you guys, you poor buggers. You've had some real problems with relationships lately. Let's get into this before I just burst all your bubbles, but hopefully that's all in the past, because that's just, let's just tuck that away for now. There you go. Current energy, 10 of Swords. Done, had enough, taken enough shit, thought about it way too much, and listened to too many other people's opinions, and now I am done. There's just no two ways about that, and it's pretty clear. So, oh look, and blocking that is the 10 of Wands. You are not putting that down. Seriously, let's get what the man. The Wheel of the Year, seasons are turning, Ace of Pentacles. Whoa! Check this out. Look at that. It's almost identical. Look at it. Just look. Don't I sound like a real mother when I say that? Look at this. Have a look. Do you see what you're doing to yourselves? Wheel of the Year, Ace of Pentacles, conscious. This shit's got to go. It's the cycle. It's cycling around and around and around, and you just been stabbed in the back that many times and royally screwed over, but you just a rotting corpse of who you used to be, but you're refusing to put that down, and you're still carrying that around with you. And in your subconscious, I hope this isn't what you're wishing for, which is a brand new, beautiful start in grounded reality, abundance, growth, all those freaking wonderful things. What's happened in the immediate past? 4 of Cups. Yeah. I can't make this shit up. Offered the same thing you've always been offered, and it's all tastes like, I don't know, vinegar and chicken, no, fish broth. And you're like, no, really, I've had enough of that. And consciously, yeah, more of the same shit. I'm over this, being stabbed in the back, hurt, gutted, taken advantage of. but I'm hanging on to it because if I put it down, where do I go? What do I do? Maybe if I just hang on to it a bit longer, this might come out. Darlings, my darlings, it's not going to happen. Temperance. This is saying, find your balance, love. Get some balance back in your life and some patience, and look around. You know, there's rainbows to be had, and at the moment, turning away from them and lying face down in denial land, you're not seeing them. You're really not seeing anything except darkness and heaviness and just repetition of blah. And you're not seeing this possibility. It's hidden. Oh, sorry, I just got the most amazing heartburn as soon as I said that. It's hidden by heartbreak. You're so busy carrying this. This is the blockage card, and it is blocking your ability to see the possibilities and the options. So in the future, you're going to need more patience and more balance, and a let go, a release of all this hurt. So much hurt. Hold on. The advice card is the Knight of Wands. Now, usually he's player. He's the, you know, I'm sorry, I just keep hearing slut. He's the one night stand that makes you feel better about yourself for about half an hour, if you're lucky. And then he buggers off. However, in this card, I don't think he is, because I think what this is saying, in all gold on the white horse, yes, you know, Prince on a white horse, but it's a very similar gold to that. And I think, oh, thank you. Right. I couldn't work out why he was showing up as advice. What's happened is, along with this real heartbreak and trauma, what this son of a bitch, the devil, because this is the devil card, and what he does is fill people's heads full of shit. So basically, you know, it could be narcissistic or codependent. But what that's done is cause death to what was a relationship in the past, and it's left you on your own, working very hard, you know, but without any help or support. And this is total focus. See the focus in her, I hope you can see that. See the focus on her face? It's like she is so focused on that tiny little thing that she's not putting her head up to see what's going on around her. And I'd say this is what you've gone through. You've been told you're worthless and you're hopeless and you're no good and you're useless and nobody else will love you and you may as well just go and lie down. And that probably started with someone telling you how beautiful you were and how desirable you were, and then you ended up in a relationship that didn't turn out to be exactly what you signed on for. So that has covered up any hope and faith that you would get what you wanted. So you've suppressed that, and you're just hoping that the wheel will turn and they will come back to good. But ultimately, you know that won't happen. So the Temperance comes in and she says, okay, time to, really seriously, time to just take a breath, take a breather, lift your head up and look around at all the other beauty in the world. And when then someone comes in, look up. And if someone comes in and says, here's a bunch of flowers because you're beautiful, don't dive into bed with them or, ride off into the sunset on their horse. But don't keep believing this. Put this burden down and start allowing yourself to believe that other people might see you differently to how you were told other people saw you, because that was a lie. Lift your head up, look at the sun, get outside. Seriously, man, get outside, breathe some fresh air, and then step into that, because that's the outcome. If you start believing in yourself and having a bit of a word with yourself to say, really, I'm going to believe what one person told me? Really? Seriously? I'm going to let that change who I know I am? No, they can go and get fucked. Sorry, disclaimer, I swear. So I'm going to go out and see what the real world is like with my head held high. I'm not going to carry this belief with me because that will just attract more of the same. I'm going to put that down and step into this and be golden. I love that. I just love it. I love it. And it wouldn't hurt you because you're so, hardworking and responsible to get a bit of flame going in yourself. Put on some really good music, dress up, and, tell yourself that they're full of shit and put your head up. My mother used to say, chin up, shoulders back, tits out, off you go. And I love that because it's a real chin up. That automatically makes you feel better. Shoulders back makes you stand up taller. You then again feel better. And tits out, well, that really doesn't need any explanation. Please, no sexist rants. I am not advocating women flaunt their bodies to get attention. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying have a bit of faith in yourself and be proud of who you are and stand tall. Go out there and show them what you're made of because you're freaking awesome. Don't forget it. I love you guys, right? I so love you. Rock on, my little earth signs. And I will see you in November for the monthlies. Please have an awesome Halloween for me. I'm so jealous. Love you, hugs, and as always, kisses.